Hello everybody, and welcome back to Grimm's Garage. And today I wanted to take some time to showcase one of my all-time favorite Hot Wheel models, the Good Humor truck, also known as, today, the Quick Bite. Now, obviously, we're looking at a food truck. First debuted in 1984, and it's gone over many changes over the years, but it still holds a special place in my heart. I love this model, and upon viewing that, I've got quite a number to start off a collection of this model. This is one of my favorites, so I would like to find as many as possible. I felt I'd like to showcase what I have so far, and we'll start right off with the first one up on the display, which is the first issue Good Humor truck. Now, there are variations. I think in total, there's probably about 32 altogether variations of the Good Humor or Quick Bite truck. But that's like minor variations, not like obviously that guy to that guy. Those are variations. No. Like the first issue, some of them had blue stripes instead of red. Some of them had blue instead of what they call strawberry. Ice cream cones. But this is one of the first editions, and it was titled the Good Humor Truck, as stated on the bottom. 1983 date, but actually came out in 84. Now the very first one was the only one with the large window. I think within 2 years, they quickly changed that down to a smaller window, much like that one there. It's a beautiful model. This one I did get to open, fresh on card, and looks like mine is an error. My front right tire is missing the chrome tempo. I did have another one of these that was really messed up, and I sold it off because I thought this replaced it. Foolish, I should have hung on to it. I was not aware there were early slight variations at the time. I was just happy to have a better condition one. So, I'll have to keep a lookout for that. In keeping with mostly the original design, we're going to take a look at these guys on the right hand side first. Starting off, we got Rasta Fruits and Veggies. This is one of the more recent ones that I picked up. I think I got it at a flea market. Not quite sure. Most of them feature nice interior. A smaller window, as mentioned before. And they all have a variation of a little plastic man inside, or server. But in these earlier models, if you can see, he is removable. If you press on him, you can pop him out. I don't know why they made that a feature, but they did. And after the original release, they removed the Good Humor name and went under one or two other names in between, but eventually became the Quick Bite. But most people know it as the Good Humor truck or the Quick Bite. Next up, show off the Saucy Sanders edition. Rollin' Roundup Rodeo Grill. Now this older model all has like just the sides of the signs on the top, the flat, and like I don't know, like air conditioning unit on the top center there. Later models, that does change a lot. Y'all come back. Home of the Flamin' Sow. This is another one I got to open fresh. That was replacing one that I had previously. So I can show you an example of... That's what happens when you press too hard on a little plastic man in your car. Cat hair on there, sorry. Plastic man is gone. So the old one was removable, like a model piece on a sprue. So be careful, don't press on them. He will pop out. Next up, we got tacos, burritos, quesadillas, $1 tacos, cool. Like I said, they retooled this over the years. I did not sort these to the tooling over the years. Just basically the outer frame that mimics the older model I put on the right side, but interior is changing. As you can see, this plastic man on this model is completely solid. There's no way to pop that one out, and completely changed. But very cool taco truck. Next up, we've got treats for creeps, ice cream, pretty cool. Kind of a ICP or Killer Clowns from Outer Space theme. This one I did purchase loose, but it did seem pretty good condition, and I got it for $1. So I was happy to at least find it. I love the brilliantly bright green on this one. This is one of 2 yin and yang decals, which I quite like because it says Freiburger's Grill, which is honestly quite similar to my original last name. So I thought that was quite intriguing. Got orange windshields on this one. Nice orange, yellow, and blue flames. Blue interior with blue detachable man. And stated it's a yin and yang, so I do have another one of that tempo. Here is the red Freiburger Grill with yellow, black, and green flames on red. Black interior on this one. Removable man. Beautiful model. I absolutely love this model. Alright, we went over all those. So we're going to take a look at some of these later models, more recent models. Now, the 3 in the front are premiums. Ooh. And the 5 in the back are the latest mainline, which is heavily retooled. So I'm going to take a look at the current mainline, and I'll finish off with these premiums because they're beautiful and they feel nice. These are some of my favorite ones here. So let's take a look at these. By this time, this is now called the Quick Bite. Now they've retooled the top. You can see the whole thing. They've converted to a metal bottom now with an entirely plastic body, whereas all the previous models had a plastic bottom but entirely metal body as before. This one we've got hot dogs. I do like they changed the rear single window to a dual shuttered window. Kind of like that. Otherwise, the sides and front don't look too much different. It's just cast in plastic now instead of metal. The little plastic man is always solid now, never detachable. And yeah, the roof is the biggest retooling other than it being plastic. The bump that used to be like the refrigeration system is now a clear piece of glass with the long sun sky windows. And this theme continues on for the rest of these 5 newer ones. Here's an ice cream themed one in blue with an orange interior. I don't understand the EE on the top. It's on there for the yin yang version of this truck as well. One side's got like bubbles with ice cream. The other side is icicled with ice cream. Oh, it does say quick bite right on the side there. Now at this point they did start casting quick bite on there. And the original one did say good humor, but all the rest on here on the side, no name on the bottom. I think the cards had multiple names over the years. Here is the alternate to that blue one. This one in white. It has the same tempos, just in different colors. We got orange and red bubbles on this side, whereas we got green icicles on this side. Nice light blue interior and purple windows. Quite a weird color combo. Whatever. This white almost looks like it could glow in the dark. It doesn't. And now we're looking at hot chicken. This one. These ones I had picked up quite recently in the last 2 years. 2017 on the date on these. Or for this revision. Black interior window. Nice. Red and orange flame on yellow. Pretty nice. We do have a yin yang for that as well. In green. With orange and yellow flames. Very cool. Now I'd like to finish off today with the 3 premium lines that I have. But first off, please consider to like and subscribe. You have no idea how much that helps a small channel like mine. And you have no idea that you might not even be subbed and you think you are. I do that myself. Just because you watch 1 or 2 of my videos, they keep showing up. So you think you're subscribed. Double check. And with that out of the way, we're going to start taking a look at these premiums. Premium. Now, these are current premium models. Now, they did change the plastic mainline overall with the plastic body of the roof and everything. But for the modern premiums, they're still using the older casting. And that's really nice. I'm really loving these newer premiums with the older body style. This one being Carvel themed. Carvel ice cream. Nice blue and white. Yellow stripe on the bottom. Gold rims. Rubber tires. Very beautiful. And this one does have the detachable man. It's very gorgeous. Like, this is probably one of my least visually looking favorite ones, but the feel quality, the premium of this model is great to behold. Absolutely beautiful. Next up, I think this is my favorite one. I really think this is my favorite one. Now, I'm not into Archie cartoons or comics at all. At all. My wife, on the hand, she is. Not me. But I gotta say that the colors and just the deco and theme look great. This looks like some bubbly little ice cream truck that really would be in your neighborhood. It says Archie on the top, like they're both saying Archie, but it's got Betty and then Veronica on the opposite sides. This was part of, I think, a 5-piece Archie comic premium line. I do have one other model from this line. I believe it was a Ford Bronco, perhaps a Blazer, with Jughead on it. It does have the removable man in there. This one's got white line rubber tires. Very nice. And the last model I have to showcase for today is the Deadpool chimichanga truck, which is another rare retooling of the original model. Now, they do have another version of this, which I'm on the hunt for, which I do not have. And it is a Deadpool ice cream truck. It is in white, but it does say Deadpool, and it is still ice cream. This one's the chimichanga truck. I guess there are alternate versions of it. I may be wrong, but I think the ice cream truck may have had a regular person in it. But this model does have a specially tooled base with a remodeled ice cream salesman to look like Deadpool himself. And he is solid. He's not pop-outable. It's very cool. Love all the fine details on this. This one does have thicker rubber tires. The other two previously had thinner. I mean, which both work on this model. To be honest with you, it all works. Very gorgeous model. Love the police outline on the top. All the little graffiti and comments. Very cool. With that, thank you for joining me today. Please know you are all so much appreciated. I hope you join me again soon. I hope you all have a very good night.